Well, if you look behind me, you'll see what is one of my favorite rivers to fish for wild brown trout. I'm actually filming this after I wrapped up the day of fishing, at least for this section. I'm probably gonna drive upstream, but yeah, I'm just gonna say it was a pretty good day, especially for late summer. So make sure to watch it. You'll be able to see how I'm catching these fish. There's a bunch of helpful tips I included on how to locate and find these fish, because summer can be tough, especially low and clear water, but I was able to figure it out today. Hopefully it'll help you guys figure it out as well. There's a fish. Good brown. I think it's a brown at least. That did not take long out of this fast water. In the summertime, you should always fish a fast current like this, because there's a lot of dissolved oxygen. That's where those fish like to hang out in the summertime under these warm temps. Yeah, this is a pretty big fish actually, I think. He is really fighting. I have 6X tipping on here. Not too light, but I have to be a little careful. So we're just gonna play this fish. We try to get him in relatively quickly so we don't tire him out. But I don't want to lose this thing either, because it's a really nice fish. And yeah, I think it's a brown. It looked like a rainbow for a second, but it's just a really nice brown. Colored on the lighter side. Because there are wild rainbows through this stretch, I know. I mean, man, this fish is kicking my ass right now. He's all the way downstream of me. Wow, look, it's such a good fish, though. I mean, I can't move him. I don't know what to do right now. He's just sitting there. Maybe if I change the direction, try to pull him out of the current. I'm not sure. He's still down there. He's going crazy. Okay, I think he was stuck on something. That was the issue. And yeah, he's really running. He might be snagged. That looks like the only reasonable explanation as to how this fish is fighting so hard, because I just can't do anything right now. He is running me down there. I mean, it's a really nice fish, but there's no reason it should be fighting this hard. Oh my God, that's such a good brown, dude. I have to cross the creek, I think, or river, and then run down after him, get him to shallower water, because he's about to spool me, and I'm not even joking when I say that. Yeah, definitely time to go after this fish, or else I have no chance of landing him if I don't. Okay, so we're starting to gain some line on him. There's no way he isn't snagged. You can just tell by how he's fighting. I mean, unless he's like really big and I didn't get a good look at him. But I don't think he's over 16 inches long. That's about the size I would guess from what I saw. Yeah, I think I got him snagged. That's the problem. Don't know how it happened, but he is snagged. It was such a good fish, though. Oh, wow. Man, if only I got him in the mouth, it would have been such a nice fish, but he's hooked in the tail. So, yeah, there he is in the net. Wow, that's a solid 16-inch wild brown trout, but, unfortunately he's snagged, so, yeah, that sucks. Really important that you keep these fish in the water the whole time when you're fishing during the summer months. And you get them back in the water really quickly. That's key to keeping these fish alive, because when the water temps are borderline, like they are today, you don't want to stress these fish out. All right, guys, let's get this beautiful brown trout right back in the water. Gonna hold him here for a minute, make sure he's all right. Oh, there he goes. Wow, yeah. So as you can see, you can fish right now in the summertime as long as the water temps stay below 68, 70 degrees in that range. As long as they're below that, you can fish. You have to be very careful handling the fish. I'm not sure how well you guys can see on camera, but there's a big hatch of something going on right now. I mean, there's probably 200 bugs in the air right in front of me. I haven't seen any rises in the slow section upstream. I'm gonna be watching out for that, but now I'm just gonna nymph this water because I know there's more fish in here. Ooh, that might have been a take. It's hard to tell if it was. It might have been a rock. But I drifted through there a few times, hadn't felt anything. I think I'm just ticking bottom now that I go through there again. Yeah, we might have to get closer up to the bridge, like the actual head of the riffle, to get into some of these fish. Not really sure. I mean, there's definitely still going to be some down here, but you'd think they'd be concentrating in that faster stuff right now in late summer. There's a fish. Let's go. That's a nice one too. It's just bouncing on the bottom. I got stuck 2 times on that drift. And I pulled it up from the bottom again and got one to take it. He's not very big, but it's the first one we've hooked in the mouth today. So we'll get him in the net. He took, actually, wow. So he didn't take the greeny weenie, he took the pheasant tail. So that's nice. Because lately they've just been hitting the greeny weenies, that's the only thing I can get him on. He's got me all tangled. Might have to retie after this, but I think it's worth it, to land a nice little wild brown trout. That's a pretty fish. I'll hold him up for you guys here in a second. Here he is, probably a 8-inch fish. He's real pretty though. I mean, those regs are amazing. Get him right back in the water. Now we have to untangle all this, but yeah, 2 fish now. It's going decent, I guess. We did fail to land one out of that really good run. It's a little upstream from here, but I think we'll be able to consistently catch some fish all through the rest of the afternoon into the evening if we keep fishing hard. And fishing the fast water, that's where they're at. There's really no reason to fish anything else right now. I'm going to keep the greeny weenie and the pheasant tail on there. Both flies have been working well for me recently. Well, not both. The greeny weenie has, but now I'm starting to get some action on the pheasant tail. That's what I was trying to say. So we'll see. Besides using a streamer, I don't want to change around my nymphs too much. It's just a waste of time. I think, getting a good drift and getting them down to the right depth is, more important than just changing patterns. Oh, that's a fish. Felt him take it. This feels like a nice one. Try to put him on the reel. He's a heavy one, I think. Either that or it's just in the current, but oh yeah, it's a decent one. Don't think he's super big, although I don't know. We're gonna find out here shortly. Yeah, he's decent, I think. I guess I might back up. Oh, almost fell in there. I was gonna say I might back up a little bit, try to get him down to some slower stuff, because I don't want him to, run me up against this bridge in this fast water. But I also don't want him to get off. But I think it's a really nice fish. Either that or he's ripping drag now. Because I have 6X, I can't really tighten it up anymore. So I'm just gonna have to kind of ease him out of the current. I don't think he's that big actually. It's just the current was really helping him out. Although it could just be a big one that hasn't really gone on a real run yet, because he is pretty heavy. I'm having trouble lifting him up from the bottom. Okay, I saw him down there. He's nice. Got him down to the slow water. Maybe I can get a glimpse of him. And, oh wow, yeah, really good fish. Guy's really nice brown. This is so stressful. He's pretty big, I think. I didn't get a look at the whole fish, but I saw him flash. He might be like close to the size of that first one, but he's definitely in the mouth. That's the thing. Oh yeah, really good brown trout. That is why I came out to this river today. He might be bigger than that first one. If not, he's going to be pretty darn close. Okay, let's get our net out. He's not quite ready yet, but he will be soon. Actually, he might be ready right now. And, oh wow. Sort of just sitting there. Got him in the net, dude. Wow. He is close to the size of the first one, maybe a bit shorter. But that's such a pretty fish. Jeez, that's a solid, probably 15-inch brown trout, 14.5-inch in that size range. What a fish, dude. Well, let's get this 15-inch brown right back in the water. Not even gonna keep him out and stress him out for super long, because he put up a really good fight. But yeah, thank you for biting, buddy. There he goes. Wow. Got 3 fish now. Great day so far. They're really stacked up in this hole behind me. I've had multiple strikes. Landed that one really nice brown, about 15 inches I just released. Yeah, it's been a great day. So we're running low on time. We probably have an hour or two left to fish, so I can't really hit up all the places I wanted to hit. Like I would want to try way further downstream than this as well, but I gotta pick and choose at this point. And I think I'm gonna pound this hole for a while because there's definitely more fish there to be caught. Wow, I can't believe there's nothing else there. I gave it like another 5 minutes. No more bites. Maybe I fished it out. I don't know. Maybe they got spooked. Maybe they don't want my flies, but gonna move on because this next stretch, hold on, I almost fell in again. Yeah, but this next stretch up here just looks incredible. I am going to try behind this rock just for the hell of it. I crossed the river upstream of the bridge. Now I'm downstream from where I caught those last two fish. I'm standing on the other side of this run so I can, get some drifts on this side of the current. And we're gonna see if that won't turn up any fish. I have the same pheasant tail on there. I switched to a sand longworm. I'm a really big, heavy fly, sort of just to attract some fish, I guess. They're hitting the pheasant tail. Then I guess it doesn't really matter what my other fly is. I'm just using something really big and really bright, get their attention. And if we pick off a few fish on it, that's an added bonus. I'm not gonna leave it on there for long, obviously. If I'm not getting anything, I'm going to switch it at least. Oh, there he is. Not sure if he took the pheasant tail or the sand longworm, but I saw already a fish. Don't think he's big. I saw him. Yeah, I'm sort of just powering him in. It's brown. He took the pheasant tail. And since my net is a little awkward right now, I'm not even going to get this fish in the net. We're just going to do a quick release. But that is trout number 4. It's a decent one. Another like 8-incher. Pretty fish too. Here he is. Yeah, so nice fish. Back in the water. That's 4 now. And yeah, all on the pheasant tail. Obviously there was one that got snagged, and I don't know which one he tried to eat, but the pheasant tail is really, really working today. We have to tie up some more of those. I only have, I think, one of them left in size 18. That's a fish. There we go. At the end of the cast. Last thing I expected. Feels very good too. I think it's a good one. I can kind of see him. He's going nuts. I hope he isn't snagged. He's shocked if he was, but you never know. I think he's just, a decent fish. Don't think he's too big, but we'll see. What is this thing? It didn't really look like a brown trout. Oh, it is a brown. And yeah, he got snagged on the underside. I don't know how that happened. I've snagged 2 fish today, which is crazy. He obviously came up to try. Here's where I think happened. So he came up to eat the pheasant tail, right? And then the greeny weenie, because the line. Oh shit, he's going back out there. But because there's tension on my line, the greeny weenie came across and got him underneath his belly before the pheasant tail could actually hook him. But yeah, pretty fish, probably 9 inches long, gorgeous brown trout. So that's 5 fish now. Oh, that was a take. Definitely some fish over there on that bank. Just good amount of depth to the net. Falling log, tree, whatever. It's definitely drawing fish to it. There's probably a nice undercut under there. There's got to be a couple there. Should have 1 take, but didn't come back for it yet. I got one on the swing. I was trying to wade upstream. I was getting ready to make a new. Oh, I think he broke me. No, I still got my flies. He just got off. But yeah, I was getting in position to make a new cast. So I was just letting my flies sit in the water downstream of me. Wasn't even paying attention. All of a sudden, I felt some hard head shakes. There was a fish down there pulling on it. Dang, yeah, that felt like a good one. Although the fact that the line was tangled around my reel and I didn't break off makes me think that it wasn't super big. It definitely had some size to it, but I don't think it was any bigger than anything we've caught today. So I'm not too mad about it, but Yeah, it would have been nice to get that one in. Oh, that might have been one. There he is. They're loaded in this riffle. I mean, it is so shallow, but just because they're looking for that cold water, they're all stacked up here. He's a better fish, I think. Nothing big, but I think we'll pull the net out for him because I don't want to, lose him. Again, on the pheasant tail. I think all the fish but one have eaten the pheasant tail today. I don't even know if we have gotten one on anything else. I'm not sure. It might have been all pheasant tail, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's another solid fish. I think he's already off the hook. Maybe. I hope he is. Yeah, he is. He's just tangled up in my line. So we'll hold him up, show him off. Solid wild brown trout. That's number 7. Get him right back in the water, and we'll keep fishing. Well, I'm upstream now. I found some more riffles, I guess, up there. A ton of fast water, and then it comes down into this deep run. There's definitely a ton of fish here. I can tell you that for certain. Right now I have a size 18 pheasant tail and then a size, I think, 14 waltz worm. The waltz worm's simply on there to get the pheasant tail down to the bottom quickly in all this deep water. And if it happens to pick up a fish, it picks up a fish. But I'm not expecting the waltz worm to catch anything because that pheasant tail has been doing all the damage for me today. I mean, it has been killing it. There he is, another one. Again, they're not big, but they're stacked up in here. So fun catching these little guys. I can't even really say they're small either. Like, that's the solid wild brown trout. Again, I think he's on the pheasant tail. It's ridiculous how predictable they are right now. They're sitting at the very head of these rungs in the riffles, and they're eating pheasant tail nymphs. That's all there is to it, and I'm having a great day out here. I think that's 9 fish now I've caught in, just like 2 hours of fishing. I mean, it's been a great day. Yep, just fell off the hook. I would have liked to show that one off. He had some unique patterns on him, but it is what it is. Next one. Oh, wow, big fish. Wow, this is the one we've been after all day. Again, on the pheasant tail, I'm pretty sure, but that's a big brown, dude. Holy. I knew there had to be a nice fish in this riffle. I mean, that's where all the fish in the river are right now. It's a big fish, guys. Dang, I mean, did you see that thing jump out of the water? That is unreal. It's gonna be a tricky fight, all this fast water around me. But man, if we can just land this one fish, it'll be fish number 10. It'll be by far the biggest. Oh, he got off. No, that was probably pushing 18 inches. I mean, that was just a giant brown. Oh, that stings so much. Ooh. Yeah, that hurts. That really hurts. Maybe my drag was too tight. He tried to go on a run. And the hook pulled out. It didn't break, the hook pulled. So I think that's because my drag was too tight. Must have completely ripped the hook out of his mouth. Oh man, that hurts. That was a big fish. Well, you can't get them all. That was still, awesome just hooking that fish and seeing, that those big fish, they're holding in like a foot of water. Yeah, that's the thing. If I could give you one tip on how to catch wild fish, on rivers like this in late summer, because the water temperatures, they get pretty close to being too warm to fish. They sit in this fast water, like right at the top of the riffle. Like I'm casting into the broken water that's literally less than a foot deep. And that's where that fish was sitting. It's so predictable too. You go there later once it starts to get a little hot. Like today, since the air temperature was kind of low, it never got well, I'm talking about the water temperature now. The water temperature never got too hot to fish today, but it got close, and it's pretty close right now. And Yeah, that's why all these fish are stacked up right here. And it is, you know, some insanely fun fishing to feel them strike out of this fast water, because they hit it hard. They just see the nymphs come flying by them. They don't have time to react. They have to make a decision. So they're easier to get to bite, and they hit it really hard. So you're gonna detect a strike every time. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Decided to wrap it up. It sort of slowed down. I think it's just because the riffles I just fished aren't quite as good as that first one. That first one was just incredible with how much like water was channeling in such a small area. I mean, there was so much water crashing over those rocks at such a high speed. It was actually a lot of depth just downstream from it. So it was the perfect spot for those big fish to hang out. And, you know, we did hook a big one there. Just, you know, we weren't able to get it again, which is all right. We'll definitely be back out here. Hopefully getting this some more of those big fish in the future. So I'm not too mad about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it and really got to see how to catch fish in the summertime, because it is completely different from other times of year. Normally those slower, deeper pools and those rungs, they'll produce fish, but today there's absolutely nothing in the slower or medium stuff. They were all sitting in that fast water. That's really the name of the game right now. Just nymphing in the pocket water. That's how you get these fish. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Definitely be back out here again soon, doing some more wild brown trout fishing, so you can look forward to that. So yeah, if you guys enjoy, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.